we're back at the rig, and we're gonna check to see if that little battery, that solar battery maintainer did any good.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars.
Hi, thanks for joining us today. I just wanted to tell you that about halfway through this video, Donna's gonna mix up some vintage cornflake dessert bars, and you're gonna wanna stick around for that recipe. I'm gonna use the flashlight on my phone. Let's see what we got here.
Those are your new foam pad knee steps. Those are kind of cool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The things you're on your knees on, they fold out so it can become more of a ramp, or you can put them up as high as you want or need them to go, and they save your knees.
Here. There. Okay. Well, I am not very happy. My batteries are bone dead. They were dead last week when I was here. I was hoping the solar panel would do a little bit of something for them. It did absolutely nothing. So we are now plugged into the rig with the truck, and I'm trying to see if I can get some kind of a charge going on these batteries before we leave. If I can't, I'm only going to try this for about 15 or 20 minutes. If I can't get a charge happening, the next step is to pull the batteries out and take them home and put them on a trickle charger. So that's plan B right now. Plan A is to see if we can get something going on I know it's a very short amount of time, but see if we can get something going on and see if they're at least trying to charge. I'm really nervous that I may have damaged them. Hey now, so we sat with them on charge for about 20 minutes. Nothing happened. So next trick is next weekend we're gonna haul the rig home to our house. It can sit outside for 72 hours. You have to get a little permit, no big deal, you do it online. We're gonna put it outside our house. We're gonna trickle charge these boys. They should charge up a little bit going across town to our house. And then I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on with this solar panel. I checked all my connections today. Everything is set up. It should be sending a direct feed of current into the batteries for a trickle charge. Now, the caveat here is they say in their literature, Duravolt is the name of the company, they say that it won't take a battery from dead to charged. And it is not their fault. This is something to do with me, my dead batteries, my connections, or whatever. So the plan next week is to drive this beast home with Beauty attached and see if we can get these batteries up and running, and then get them to trickle charge properly with the Duravolt solar charger.
Could it be a fuse?
I checked the fuses. There is an inline fuse. Thank you for that, Donna. There's an inline fuse coming off of the outlet going into the batteries that stays with the rig. That fuse is intact, and then there is a fuse on the Duravolt solar panel itself. That fuse is intact. So I think what it really is, I think it's the batteries are just too dead to take a charge. So I'm gonna get it home, get them charged up, make sure they're as fully charged as can be, and then the solar panel should do the job from there. So that's the plan, and we'll check back with you and keep you posted. But hopefully this is like instructional. Hopefully if you don't know how to do this stuff, you're able to learn something from it. That's my hope. If not, then I probably just look like a fool to you. So that's okay too.
We now return to the Extreme Baking Championship on the Food Network.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, I thought today we would make a really quick and easy
dessert recipe that you guys probably already have all the ingredients to in your pantry. I love those kinds of recipes when those just come together and it's just kind of quick. Super easy. Old-fashioned, this is a vintage recipe from way back. And I think you guys are gonna love it. So what I've got here is a 13 by 9 pan. I've kind of doubled the recipe, so you guys can make it in an 8 by 8 if you make half of the ingredients that I'm telling you about here. In this bowl, I've got 6 cups of regular old cornflakes and 2 cups of honey roasted peanuts. Now you can chop your peanuts if you want. These are, you know, just however they came out of the container, like they're kind of whole, kind of not, but anyway, I like it chunky. So what we got here is we have 1 cup of corn syrup. Now an alternate to this would be maple syrup, but these are cornflake peanut butter candy. So I like to maintain the peanut butter flavor, right? So into this bowl, I've got 1 cup of corn syrup and about 1.5 cups of chunky peanut butter. You can of course use smooth peanut butter. Use a good peanut butter though. I've actually come to the point where I really like Jif natural peanut butter. I don't know if you guys have tried it. Not getting paid to endorse the product. It's just something that I like. But you guys should try it. If you use a natural peanut butter, I don't notice any difference whether or not, you know, the non-blended oil makes any difference in this candy. I don't think it does. So use whatever peanut butter you guys like. About a minute and a half in the microwave. I'm gonna melt the peanut butter and the corn syrup together. This isn't a candy where you have to cook it to a candy stage, right? We're just gonna melt these ingredients and we're gonna pour them over our cornflakes and our peanuts. And then we're gonna put them in this pan. I did spray the pan beforehand with some cooking spray. You could also line the pan with parchment paper if you like. This particular pan, I don't know if any of you guys ever bought one of these, but these are the brownie pan with the dividers. It's going to make it easy to divide this candy when I'm done into, bars. What we've got here is our sprayed pan, all ready to go. By the way, the bottom comes out of this too, so that makes it a little bit easier. Let me set this back here. All right, so I think our peanut butter is about done. Let's go take a look. Oh, the other option, if you don't want to make the bars, you can just make this into a drop candy. So you just take it by the spoonful and drop it onto some parchment paper and then refrigerate it that way. You can freeze these if you like. You can certainly, wrap them up, keep them in the refrigerator. They're a little more firm, or keep them in an airtight container at room temperature. Either way, they're just as good. Okay, so we've got our peanut butter and our corn syrup all mixed together. It looks really yummy. And now we're just going to pour it over our cornflakes and our peanuts, just like that. I really love these silicone spatulas. If you guys don't have any, make sure to get yourself some. They're really, really great. They get everything out of the bowl. They can take the heat when you're working with hot product. As usual, I probably should have picked a bigger bowl. Anyway, I didn't crush up my cornflakes ahead of time. They're gonna mush down a little bit while we're stirring, but you just wanna get this all incorporated into the cornflakes. And it's not like when you're making marshmallow treats. When you're making marshmallow treats, you've gotta work kind of fast because the marshmallow stuff gets harder the longer it sits. This isn't like that so much. It will harden up a little bit later, but okay, so this looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it in our pan that we've already sprayed. You can wet your hands a little bit or even put a little powdered sugar on your hands to smooth this out into the pan. And I think my spatula will probably do that for me, but you just wanna press it down. I kind of like it a little, lumpy, not quite like Rice Krispie treats, right? Like I like it a little bit chunkier than that. So we're gonna press this all into the pan. Get our elbow grease in there. That looks really good, you guys. You get some of these stuff off my camera. Oh yeah, looks good. All right, so just like that. So I'm gonna let this cool just for a minute, and then I'm going to use this, and I'm going to press this down into the candy, and then that'll make bars. And I'll show you, I'll be back in just a minute. Okay guys, our cornflake peanut butter bars are all done, and I cut them into bars. They look really pretty. They're not real, you know, they're not real firm. They're loose, a loose candy bar, if you will. But let's give them a try. Hey. Those are yummy. You know, for just a simple, quick little candy bar, they're really yummy. I hope you guys get a chance to try these, and let me know how you like them. We'll put the recipe down below. Thanks so much for joining me today. Bye. Hey you guys, I hope you enjoyed the cornflake bars today. It's really yummy. Give it a try. And listen, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos, and we'll see you next week.